So many thanks, Jenga Diaspora Media, and everybody who's tuned in. So today I'm here to just give you this breaking news, which are good news for people who like traveling and people who want to explore many countries along or across the world. So this is particularly for the people who have been having dreams and hopes of going back or visiting the nation of Kenya. So the breaking news is that Kenya has just made a historic move because they have said that there are no more visas for all African countries and most of the Caribbean nation. That is, no fees, no forms, no ETA. Just pack your bags and come to Kenya. So for those of you who are asking what is this ETA or ETA, this is the electronically stored travel authorization, which is similar to a visa that is linked to a traveler's passport. So before traveling or before getting your visa approved, you have to fill that form electronically. That's the form that they are calling ETA. So that one, you won't need that one when you're visiting Kenya. And this is to all African nations, apart from a few which I'll be mentioning to you just in a few minutes here. So in a powerful show of unity and openness, the government of Kenya has officially scrapped the visa requirements for all African nationals. So if you are in Africa, maybe you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, wherever you are in the part of Africa, and you want to visit Kenya, maybe to do business as mission work, you're going there like to visit, so you don't need any visa to go there. There was a time South Africa did the same thing, but I don't know whether this thing works or it's just a show off. So you tell me in the comment sections there whether that one will be followed or they're just doing it for show ups. I don't know. But that is the news that has been communicated. It's African nationals and the Caribbean countries. So if you're from these Caribbean countries, you will not require a visa for you to visit Kenya because it is now free. Okay, as I mentioned to you, these Caribbean countries include countries like Antigua and Barbuda, the Bahamas, the Barbados, Cuba, Dominica, Dominican Republic, Grenada, Haiti, Jamaica, St. Kitts. If you're a national of those countries, then you need to know that you don't need a visa to visit the country of Kenya, and you can visit and go do whatever you want to do there. So this means travelers from these regions can now visit Kenya without applying for a visa, that is online or in person. So there is no fees, no embassy appointments, no waiting. Just show up at the airport and Kenya welcomes you with open heart. So who exactly benefits from this visa free? All African countries from Nigeria to South Africa, Ghana to Egypt, it's a green light. So most Caribbean nations, including Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, and many of them. So this is not free to all African countries because we are having countries that have been shortlisted and not in the list. And so far I got two countries, which is Libya and Somalia. Remember, those are countries neighboring Kenya. They are not so far from Kenya, like Somalia borders Kenya in the northern part region of the country. So what's the reason as to why these countries, they have not been included here? This is due to security concerns. You know, we have had a lot of problem with the Somalia in the past because there have been security issues there. You all remember the Al-Shabaab and all those means of things. So they don't want to clear people from Somalia to come to Kenya because they are fearing that these people will come in and then they will start doing terrorism. That's why. Libya also, it's because of security issues. It removes unnecessary barriers for students, entrepreneurs, families, and those of nomadic pastoralist families, that they can be able to freely visit Kenya and interact. So Kenya is setting an example showing that Africa can open its doors to fellow Africans and our Caribbean cousins. More movement means more business, more culture, and more connection. So online, the response has been massive. Social media is buzzing with excitement. Travelers from Nigeria, Ghana, Barbados, and Haiti are already making plans to visit Kenya. So, if you've ever dreamed of exploring the nation of Kenya, from the wild safaris of the Maasai Mara to the white sand beaches of Diani, now this is your chance to visit and explore the nation of Kenya. So there is no paperwork that is required. You will no longer require paperwork. There will be no long queues, just your passport and flight and ticket, and then you'll be flowing in the nation of Kenya so that you can go there. So this is a historic move that Kenya has done, which will see it's opening more doors to many countries that's along across Africa countries and those in the Caribbean countries who happens to be our cousins who were taken maybe from this continent and went to live outside there, because in many of those countries these are black people. Many of them are black people, and of course they have intermarried with like Asians, whites, and all those people. So those are the breaking news and the good news that is happening. So tell me what you think about this policy or this news that has just been released by the Ministry of Immigration in the nation of Kenya. Will this bring more good to the nation of Kenya, or will this create or bring more conflict in the nation of Kenya, bearing in mind that we have had cases of people coming from other countries and they start doing illegal business in other countries. Of recent, there was a story in West Pokot County whereby they discovered that for the last 7 years there is a community which has been from Rwanda, Congo, and Burundi who have been feasting on people. Yes, many children went missing in the side of West Pokot. So will this open more doors for people to come and feast on Kenyans, or will this open more doors for people to come and develop the country of Kenya? We have also had problem in the past with the people visiting Kenya, like from Nigeria. Nigeria has been having a lot of security concerns in the nation of Kenya. They come there and then they start exploiting people. So will this create more of this? So we have to look at the good and the bad for a country to be a visa-free country. And another question that I asked before, will this really work? Has this really worked with African countries? Because even the countries like East Africa, we are having a passport of East Africa community. But believe me, it's not free for you to go visit those countries. We saw in the recent past there were some Kenyans who visited Tanzania, though this was like seen as politically because they went there. These are activists and Kenyan lawyers, Kenyan politicians who went to visit the nation of Tanzania in solidarity of one of the opposition leaders of the nation, who is Tundu Lissu. So they were going to appear in his case, which was a court session that was moving on. But the authority of Tanzania, upon realizing this, they went and they deported them without any notice or without any tangible reason as to why they did so. So this is just East Africa that is doing this to its own people. So do you want to tell me that people who are coming from all over there will just come and enter into the country freely? I don't think so. Anyway, it's a good thing. Let's wait and see. So you can comment down there and tell me, how do you feel or how do you see this move of Kenya making its visa free to all African countries and to the Caribbean countries to come and visit Kenya and explore how that countries look like. And if you're in another country and you like to visit Kenya, how do you take this one? Do you take it positively, or you just don't have any business to go do there in the country of Kenya? Anyway, Kenya is a very good country, it's a welcoming country. its people are good. And let me believe that this move is not a political move to try and infiltrate the nation of Kenya, or to try and bring these people in the country so that they can be registered as voters and they can go vote for people, because this is a move that has never been seen before. So probably maybe there will be cases, or there will be issues that will be arising out of this. Otherwise, as a traveler, as a person who has visited various continents, I welcome everybody in the nation of Kenya. Once you come into Kenya, please, you need to maintain law and order, and let this country be a country that will favor you. So karibu Kenya, hakuna matata. Kenya ni nchi ya watu wote, so mnakaribishwa. Learn Swahili, eat Kenyan food and enjoy. Many thanks, Jenga Diaspora Media. Until next time, cheers. God bless you.